In one recent study, married couples reported that their disagreements about money were more intense than other subjects. In this video, I want to discuss some mistakes I've seen our clients make when they're communicating about money and offer some strategies about how to discuss financial distress in a more reasonable way. The first mistake I see couples make regularly is assuming they have the same financial values. We tend to internalize financial lessons from our families and our upbringings. To better understand where your partner is coming from, start with a broad question like, what money lessons did you learn growing up? For instance, if your parents lost their job several times when you were growing up, you might grow up believing that saving money is the ultimate priority. Mistake number 2 is not communicating about your finances. Often, one partner in the relationship becomes what's called the default money manager. This can be very stressful for that individual. Couples should schedule regular sit-downs, or what I call money meetings, to briefly check in on how things are going and prepare for any big decisions or expenditures that are coming up. Mistake number 3 that I see is letting difficult conversations fizzle out. Because financial conversations can often lead to arguments, people naturally tend not to discuss them, and this can be a problem unto itself. It's crucial to find reasonable times to discuss important financial topics when you are not distracted as a couple. Mistake number 4 is when couples focus only on the scarcity or lack of resources. Rather than a scarcity mindset, try to think about where things might look with a balanced budget. This can lead to a savings mindset, which ultimately can lead to better communication about your overall finances. I've dealt with many couples over the years that deal with financial distress, and our firm continues to help couples that are dealing with stress. But I remember the Fords, and when the Fords came to see us, they were not communicating about their finances. In fact, Mrs. Ford was not even aware of the total amount of credit card debt that they were struggling with as a couple. One of the first things that I did with the Fords was tell them that they needed this layer of transparency so both of them could really see the total amount of debt. And when they understood, or when Mr. and Mrs. Ford both understood that the debt was accumulated on behalf of the household and that it was not accumulated on behalf of the individual, they started to see that there could be a strategy in place to be able to help them. As I continued to represent the Fords, it took some time, but I saw that they were able to be more open with each other, communicate better about money. Ultimately, we were able to file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy and discharge their debt, and they went on to be able to be better budgeters and better communicators about money. Look, when it comes to your relationship, it's critical to be honest about money, communicate, and seek help when needed. If you or someone you know is struggling with debt, feel free to reach out to our firm. We offer free consultations that are complimentary and always confidential. Remember, reaching out to a bankruptcy attorney does not mean you're filing bankruptcy. It simply means you're trying to learn what your options are. I'm Perlman. We are NewJerseyBankruptcy.com, and we are looking forward to assisting you.